Alright, so here is the plan for what we are doing today. It is to, well, the 1100 swap is up and running, or the 1100 SX, or the searat, whatever you want to call it, is up and running. So Jacob's going to be test riding that today. We're hoping to get a top speed, some
really hard ski to ride fast.
Some riding impressions, so like, what do you call it, like kind of a review-ish of it.
Yeah.
And I will be out there cameraing
to scoop up the pieces off the water.
I'll be cameraing on the 1300R, and hopefully we're just going to be top speed checking off the speedometer off the 1300R. I'm not sure how accurate that speedo is.
Totally 100% definitely
I'll probably just look that up later and see what the internet says about accuracy on that. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in kilometers per hour. I can't figure out how to change it. So
I'll tell you.
I'll just convert it.
Is.
I'll convert it probably or something. The key is sitting on the table. Alright, I gotta throw this on my head. Full range check. Alright, we're set. That thing is crazy fast. Hey. Want to go up there?
Oh yeah.
Let me we are out at the course, and wouldn't you know it, it is starting to rain. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably you can. Here's Jacob. I gotta catch up. Gotta make sure I got an angle that will work. that thing is insane. She got plenty of punch. Dude, it is really cold right now. It's raining. I'm not complaining. This is Washington State. It is like 62 degrees and raining. Man, I gotta get over there and talk to him. Well, how was it?
Man. This thing is hard to ride.
Dude, that thing seems hardcore.
It is.
I need to like wipe the screen off, but I don't. Oh, I got a little bit. There we go. It seems so fast.
If somebody who actually knows about like building jet skis watches this and like thinks about it like for me and tells me how to make this better, it basically it has like 1/2 inch shim under the back of the ride plate to keep the nose down, and it doesn't really porpoise now, but then it puts like all the pressure on the nose, and the nose does have tubbies on it too. So basically this thing feels like it just wants to turn, only turn and not go in a straight line, and if you try to go in a straight line you're gonna die. And so I think what maybe would be better is to just take all the shims out of the ride plate and then maybe deepen the I think it's the chines where like the bottom V's on the sides down.
Yeah.
If I did that and then took the shims out of the ride plate, I think that a person could ride this in a straight line and maybe not die, but like even on the straightaway, it had way more in it.
Yeah, when you were kneeling down and going, you didn't even have it at top speed, did you?
No, oh gosh, no.
And we were
had a lot more that it could have done in theory.
I was saying maybe you could do the top speed on your knees. Just keep your weight back.
It's still.
Oh, I know, it's so fast. But you got way more hole shot than me, so get up to it slowly. And we were cruising easily at 85 to 90 kilometers. So I'll just do a little conversion, put that on the screen.
It's probably like 50 or something.
It's in the 50s somewheres because 100 kilometers is like 62 or 63. So I know because I was thinking about it when I drove a car today and I was looking at the thing. So I think, you know,
Yeah.
on a car because it has both.
This thing, you gotta be pretty hardcore if you're gonna top it out. I definitely.
It seems so fast.
I should have definitely put a backflip impeller in it versus a top speed impeller.
But look, it like already just jumps out of the water.
Well, this
Hold on, my screen's
seems like it's
there.
It's
Maybe you can see us now.
All out power. No, not really much. It's kind of, yeah.
I don't know, man. It doesn't really struggle on the bottom. It's got plenty of punch.
Well, it's not like crisp throttle response.
Oh. Well, when I rode it earlier today, it seemed pretty good to me.
Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know. It's not quite like the punch. I don't know how to say it. It doesn't feel like the jetting's as crisp as like a super jet or something.
Okay.
But everybody says that these carbs kind of suck. I don't know.
Do you want to hit the bilge pump, see if anything comes out?
I was bilging it for a long time. There was a lot of water in it.
Oh, okay.
Like you probably saw, like I did. You can turn this thing and basically have the whole nose dive under the water.
Yeah. It's like trimmed too much for the nose to pushing in.
It definitely. Yeah, I think it. I needed more on the nose because the weight distribution is like a little bit back. It's a lot better with a triple in it than with a 2-cylinder. It puts a little bit more weight forward and keeps the nose down better than it was, but it still had a little bit of that porpoise tendency.
Yeah, I thought that this thing had a lot of power and it was really fun. Because for me, on the regular Superjets with the 701s, they're like adequate, they work, but you kind of sometimes want a little bit more.
Oh yeah, this is real power.
Like, this is like full-on power mode.
Yeah.
It's very cool, very fun. It's very fast, too. Dang, that thing's crazy.
Yeah.
And super loud.
Yeah, it sounds cool, but it's loud. I maybe could be quieted up if I had like a water line going into my pretend water box, but I'm probably not gonna do anything with that because
That would be insane.
I don't really want to work on this.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there any? What do you think about if somebody else was thinking about building one of these 1100s and the 650?
Well, a 750 is so much easier that it's probably better to do that, but if you got the crap laying around and you want to give it a go, I'm going to say don't go with a 70-mile-an-hour impeller. Just go with backflip speed. Just think about it like you're going for a backflip. And then, yeah, tubbies on a 650 is great. It makes it handle really good.
Yeah.
This thing is set up kind of, I don't know.
This had to have the tubbies to clear like the pipe.
Oh yeah.
So like the hole is cut out.
Anyway.
The hole is cut out, and then the tubbies are put on, and then fiberglassed in to fit the pipe.
And I don't know. I guess.
And we are reviewing this standing out here in the rain, freezing our butts off.
Yeah.
For you guys on YouTube land, but finally, this thing is up and like legitimately going.
Yeah. Like the ski is like 100 pounds lighter than an SXR 800. So this is like 100 pounds lighter than all of those skis that people build. This is like as light as an aftermarket whole ski, really. It just handles a little bit sketchier, but this one could be tuned up to handle probably pretty close to what you'd want.
Yeah, so some adjustments with the ride plate, perhaps?
I think maybe not so much the ride plate. I think just, well, if someone wanted to build one of these, you just slap whatever ride plate you got laying around and then put some tubbies on it and then deepen the chines, and then if it's a 2-cylinder, move the engine forward a little bit to even out the weight distribution. And
well, it's not a 2-cylinder. It's
and if it's a triple, then you just stick it in there and hope it's gonna be good. So.
All right. Well, I think to finish this out would be pretty cool if you
get a corner.
Just start in the back, come through, and head straight out.
Yeah. The only thing is it's like the logs of the water, so if I fall over, I'll probably hit something. But I'll try to make it cool for the video.
Yeah. There's not really anything right here right now. You guys bounced out on my head here. I think I got the angle right. Dude, I can hear the echo of that thing. covered in grass. Yeah. You guys really didn't think we were gonna leave it at that. Here we are, the very next day, testing an adjustment to the ride plate. So, Jacob's gonna take it out. I'm just gonna watch because it's freezing. And hopefully this turns out good.
So, grab my phone off the table and get me some buddy footage. All you guys, get buddy footage for your phone so that you can show your friends, coworkers, whatever, so you can show them you're not lame if you do something cool.
Okay, I gotta go get his phone. That was pretty nuts. It looked a lot better. It was a lot less bouncy looking, or not bouncy, but nose heavy looking.
Yeah.
So explain the rewards of what you did.
So, you can drive it now in a straight line without feeling like you're gonna die. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like it was riding flat
The
instead
nose,
of pushing the nose in.
the nose does porpoise a tiny bit,
But it's worth it.
Definitely is worth it.
Yeah.
It handles decent now.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. And what did you do? You just changed the shims on the ride
took all the
plate?
shims out of the ride plate.
Okay, so it was shimmed for nose down before, and you just took them out so it's regular flat?
Yep, regular flat, and then, I don't know, maybe it's running rich or something. It kind of feels like its spark plugs are fouling out a bit.
It doesn't look like it or sound like it.
Well, it's a bit sluggish.
It doesn't look or sound sluggish.
Well, it's a little bit more than sluggish than it was yesterday.
Okay.
We'll go out again though and see.
I think that'll cap this one off for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.